this. So if there's any, you have any questions, you're welcome to go back and reference this once we upload it to the website, which will hopefully be either today or Monday. And again, I'm always available if you have individual questions. Thank you again for everybody who's come today, taken time to attend today. We really appreciate it. Hopefully we can get everybody on board with the new online application because it's super exciting, and hopefully I'll be able to show you a couple of the other things that we have going on in terms of advancements and using new technology to really make things run a little bit smoother. So as I said earlier, for those of you that are just joining, if you want to open the Credit Building Nation website, I'm going to be doing all of this live and using the links from the website, and hopefully that will be helpful to you guys. And I'm just going to go ahead and jump in and get started. Can everyone see my screen, or is anybody having issues seeing my screen? Awesome. So it doesn't look like anybody's having issues with that. If you do, please let me know. So again, we're going to start here at the Credit Building Nation website. Hopefully you guys are all familiar with this website. We have done a lot of updates to it recently, so we're really excited about those. It's, you know, we've just kind of brought it into the modern day with some new graphics and a lot of new resources, and we're just really excited to show them off to you. So we're going to go to the training section. And under Coach Resources, you're going to find a lot of different things that will be helpful to you ongoing. But for the website, for this webinar, all of these links are also going to be helpful. So the first thing we're going to look at is the difference between, well, actually, let's look at the different resources that are available now on the Credit Building Nation website. So as you'll see under Coach Resources, we've uploaded a few documents and handouts that you can give to clients if they have questions about the process. Hopefully you find those really helpful. We're also uploading all of the webinars that we do online. Additionally, some other really cool features of the new website, you can link to things like credit scores, and I'll just take a second to link to that. You can link to other interesting facts about FICO, Vantage scores, credit reports, disputing inaccuracies. There's a lot of great resources there. The main thing that we want to talk about today is using this website to really push you towards both the loan management portal, the online applications, and the training center for any new coaches that you're onboarding. So all these links you'll see on the right-hand side are available to you, and you can go onto this website anytime you or your clients to access these. If you know, you're just out and about and you don't have a link, these are accessible via a cell phone, any tablet, as well as desktop computers. So hopefully these are helpful to you. So the first thing we're going to do is look at the difference between the loan management portal and the online application, because this has been a big question for a lot of people because they are different. Unfortunately, we weren't able to integrate them into one website. They are separate and they have separate functions, but hopefully this will give you a little bit of an overview of what's different. So I just opened up using the link provided, the loan management portal. And as you can see, it's all in blue. I do think that we should do a little bit better work in identifying that this is the loan management portal versus the application, and we are talking about that internally. But this is blue. It is a completely separate website, and as you'll see, it's called the Common Goals portal. This is where you go to see all of your clients that have closed on loans, any client that has completed their closing documents, submitted those to us, and is actively working on paying off their loan over those 12 months. They will be in here. You'll be able to access any of their monthly statements. You can access all of their payment history and quite a few other informational documents on the client. I'm not going to go into the training on the loan management portal today just because we won't have enough time, but I'm happy to answer any questions about that separately. Again, the things that you do want to remember about the loan management portal, it is separate. It is only for open clients, and it is blue. I think that's the most important thing to remember. It looks very different. So we're going to go next to the online application, which again looks very different. This is the online application. You see the features are green. We have a different graphic in the background. It looks very different. And it does instruct you to sign up now. That's also a very different part of the loan management portal versus the online application. Anybody in the country can go to our online application, sign up, and enter the portal and submit an application. It's open. The loan management portal, we put you in personally when the loans are closed and when coaches start with new sites. So you don't have, nobody can go in and just create an account on the loan management portal. You have to be invited to it, whereas the online application you can. So I'm going to show you here on the right-hand side of the Credit Building Nation website how to access those applications. As you can see, there's multiple ones listed on the website, and the reason is that each one of those is a separate application for the separate products that you guys are using within the Credit Building Nation. So some of you are that are here today are Lisk Twin partners and are financial opportunity centers and use our Lisk Twin product. Some of you use our Safe to Build product, and we have other products being used throughout the country. So we want to be able to offer a direct application pipeline for any client or coach that is looking to do that. So again, everything's listed here. And just for an example today, I'm going to show you guys how to start an application for a Lisk Twin account. Again, they're all going to look exactly the same. It's just a difference between what the product is actually called. So I'm going to use this. We're going to go to the application, and I'm going to sign up now as if I'm a brand new client, just like your clients would. So I'm going to go to sign up now, and I'm going to use the Twin Accounts email to set up an email. And we're going to call it client testing, set up a really easy password, and accept the terms and conditions, and they'll sign me up. So right there, your client will receive this information, and as soon as they get that finished, they will receive an email in their email inbox, and I bet mine's already there to verify the account. Bear with me. Like I said, this is going to be a little fast-paced because I want to show you how to do it live. So your client will receive this email where they'll activate their account. It happens pretty instantaneously. I've tested this out a lot. The application link usually comes within the first 2 minutes at the most. So once they verified their email, success, awesome, you can go back to the login and start your application. And again, because we've used that direct link, it has automatically set up a Lisk Twin account application for your client. Your client doesn't have to know what the product is called. Sometimes our clients forget, and they might go online and be like, oh, do I apply for Save to Build or do I apply for Lisk? And if they're not there with you, it might be confusing for them. So the direct link is really helpful to make sure that they get the product that you want them to apply for. That being said, if they do apply for the wrong product, I'm on the other end to make sure that they get categorized in the right place, and I'll show you how we make sure that that happens. So this is the application. We're going to go ahead and just do one live, just like your clients would do. The first page is the product details. We obviously encourage your client and you to read these so that they fully understand the product. This is all the information they would have gotten in those original paper applications. All the information is about the requirements of the program, the benefits of the program, and just some background information on why we do what we do. The next step would be entering some application details, which I'm going to go ahead and do. The client does have to verify first that they are 18 years or older. Obviously, our products are only meant for adults, but that being said, we do hope that people start as early as they can to get these together. So we are going to go ahead and enter all the client information, just some testing information. I'm just going to make up an address, testing lane. We want to make sure that your client gets in, you'll see the red dots. Your client has to at least put in their first name, last name, and their address so that the application could be pushed forward. The reason I need that, obviously, is to identify the client so that if I'm reaching out to you, if there's any discrepancies, I can ask questions. We will just put in the rest of the information here, make some things up. Twin accounts. And again, this is meant for you to either, you can do this with your client live, with you sitting there, or your client can do this on their own. But again, this is meant for your client to go in and take the initiative to complete this application on their own. It is not designed for you to complete applications for your client. It is designed for you to be able to access your client's account and make edits to it if necessary. And I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. Again, we're just going to put some information in. The employer information, we'll go ahead and skip this because, again, it's not required information. We would like to get it eventually, but you as the coach can always go back and edit those things. The next information that is absolutely required is the financial coach information, and that is, again, so that I can know who to assign these applications to when they come through the portal. So it is important that your client know your name, what organization they're working with, and your phone number and email as well, if they do have it. If they don't, obviously just have them put something into those fields so that they are not left blank.
So is a keyword, do they have to do one? Is a keyword they have to? Okay.
Well,
I'm
guessing you can do it live with your community.
I'm going to go ahead and mute everybody. Sorry, I can hear a couple of you. I'm going to go ahead and mute everybody for now, but we will go ahead and use the chat feature if you guys do have questions. And I will go over a lot of questions at the end. Again, it's just going to be pretty fast-paced for a second. Entering the financial coach's name, so I'm going to put my own name on here. Actually, I'm just going to put coach. That's the testing one we set up. We'll just put up some information for this. And I've assigned the other email address as the coach, so we'll see that in just 1 second. So your client does need to fill out that information. The next section is the agreements. Again, this is just like the checklist that they would be doing on paper, but they'll do it online here. And as you see, as they go through and start checking the box, it will turn red, and that will indicate that they still have more to check, and that won't allow them to go forward until everything has been checked properly and everything turns green, which I'll show you. You'll see as it happens. And they'll scroll down. There's still a couple more things we want them to read, verify that they understand. We really want our clients to be knowledgeable about this product. We want them to know what they're getting, what they're entering into. Same thing with the agreements here at the bottom, how it can affect their credit score. Again, these are important things to talk to about your clients. These are not one-time conversations. These are ongoing as they're using this product. We're going to put our name in again, go to the next page. So this next and final part of the application is the required documents. And this is where the coach can really come in to help. The client might not have a copy of their credit report. They may not have those forms that they filled out with you. They may not have the budget that they filled out with you. And that is not a problem. They can still submit this application. I can assign it to you, and you can go back and upload those documents once it's been assigned to you. And again, I'm going to show you how to do that right now. All your client has to do is enter their name, their coach information, press submit, and there they go. They've successfully entered their application in. It officially goes into my login. So next, I'm going to go to my login to assign this to a coach to show you what it looks like on a coach's end. Actually, let's show you what it looks like on the coach's end. I've set up a few applications in this already. So this is what it, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to log out. That's my fault. That's also very important to know. If you are switching back and forth, like your client is applying for an app on the online application, and then you need to go into your account and look at something, you do need to log out first. Otherwise, it won't allow you to get in. It'll just be the same. It'll just be the exact same account over and over. So sorry about that. I didn't log out, but now I will, and I'm going to show you what it looks like from the coach side. I'm so sorry. I am having problems with this password. I'm so sorry. Hold on one second. I actually may need to reset my password. I'm so sorry. I thought I had this down and I must. Hold, I'm so sorry. Let's. Oh, so sorry. Just bear with me a second. I really thought I had these down, and now because I have 4 different accounts, so I'm kind of, I can show you one other side. So this is actually what it's going to look like when you, actually it won't look like this. So sorry, give me just 1 second. I need to be able to log into the 4th account that we've created. I'm just gonna go ahead and reset my password. Sorry, bear with me. It's gonna take 1 second. And actually, if you are resetting your password, you'll see how easy it is to do that. It actually happens pretty quickly. You get an email very, very quickly. As you see, it just came in. This is actually a great lesson. And there you go. It's that simple to go in and reset your password. So this is what you would see from the coach side of things. So as you can see, I've already created a couple of mock applications so that you can see what you see from the coach side. So there's 2 different application statuses that you will see on your side. One of them would be submitted, and that's when an application has been submitted, but it's not quite finished yet. And I'm going to show you what that looks like and how you can do it. So as you can see here, we're going to go to the completed application and you'll see application details. And anytime you see one of those exclamation points, that means there's something possibly missing. And you'll see on this one, the client has entered in most of the information, but not all of it. And you can go through and see what they've entered and you can fix that. You go to this edit mode right here at the top and you click edit mode, it'll allow you to go in and make any changes you need to this client's application. Perhaps they put some wrong information, perhaps they didn't have the information at the time. Whatever that is, you have full administrative privileges to edit your client's applications. And we'll show each one of the details here. Again, they've put in their financial coach's information. They have signed the agreements, which are necessary. And then you come to these required documents. So here, it's just like uploading a file to anything. You just choose a file. It will actually allow any file to be to go in. So I'm just going to put any file. And once you save it, it's uploaded, and then I will be able to see it on my end from an administrative side. So again, your client does not need to feel the pressure of making sure they have their credit report with them or their budget with them, all of those things that you fill out. If they're filling this out at home on their own, you can go in and edit those things later. That is a huge and really important part of the portal. The other thing I can show you here is some of the dashboard features here and other good resources that you have in terms of the clients. You can export any of the applications. If you want to have your own applications on file, That's great. You can export them into a PDF, and you can keep them in a paper file or in an online file for your clients internally. Again, we can see all of the loans that you are working with currently will appear in a dashboard. You can filter them by their status. You can filter them by date. You can filter them by the product name. Most of you are only using one product, but you can filter them by name. Lots of different ways that you can use this. You will see that once I assign them to you, you'll see them in the application portal immediately on your dashboard. Immediately. I usually go through about 3 or 4 times a day to make sure that there's if there's any new applications in the online application portal. And once those are, I do them as quickly as I do the email applications. I look at them right away, I assign them right away, and then within a minute, they should appear in your dashboard. And once they're assigned to you, you actually receive an email as well stating that they've been assigned to you. It'll give the client detail, what they've applied for, exactly when they applied, time, date, and all of those details. You will get an email indicating all of that. That's an excellent question. We'll look at a couple of the other features as well in the online center, so you can go to your own details. I have to give a shout out to some of the coaches who have added a photo to the online application portal. I've loved it because I've actually gotten to see some of your faces. I don't interact with anybody in person, so I really love getting to know you guys in that way. So yes, you can upload a photo and make this completely customized for you. You can also include all of your information in here, which is a helpful place for us to gather it as well. There's a few other details in terms of your account information. You can change your settings. All of your admin privileges have been set for you, so you won't be able to change those. You can go in and change your password very easily as well if that's something that you need. This is a feature we're not using quite yet, but it's something we could use in the future. It's a messaging center. You can use this to message us internally within the system. The other cool thing that we have built into this website is also we have resources for you pretty much anywhere you go. So this is a great resource here. You can link to a credit report on annualcreditreport.com. You can link to retirement and savings resources. There's a lot of different things that you're able to link to. Student loans, budgeting tools as well. So that's something we're really excited about, that we're kind of building in resources for you guys in pretty much every corner of what we're setting up. So those are all of the things that I have in terms of showing you how to use the actual online application. I will open it up to questions, and we'll talk about next steps as well. So that's also a great question. No, any client that Dina asked if you guys will have access to any previous clients who have opened accounts in the online application portal, and the answer is no. This is for any new applications that you are submitting going forward. Any old applications would still be paper applications. We don't have any way of entering them into the portal and creating them in the dashboard for you. But they will be in the loan management portal if they've closed on their loans. Let's see if there's some other questions that have come in. We answered that. How soon will they? If the client can do this on their own, can they complete their info and then the coach completes that part? Yes, absolutely. It really only stays in draft mode if the client doesn't complete the information that is required. And again, that is just their name, their address, your name, and your contact information. As long as they fill out those details, you'll be able to, I'll be able to assign it to you. It'll be in a submitted mode, and you can then go in and make any edits that you need to. So the coach, this is also an excellent question. Can the financial coach fill out the application on behalf of the client while the client is present? Absolutely. It is not designed necessarily for the coach to do the application if the client is not there. But for sure, if you have a client that has, some computer literacy issues, or even just like, we see a lot of computer literacy fear, regardless of whether they have the skills or not. They're just kind of scared of computers. Absolutely. We fully expect some of you to be walking some clients through this process and some other clients needing being able to do it completely on their own. Everybody's very unique, and some may need a little bit more hand holding. And we know that you're the best judge of your client, so whatever you need to do to get them across the finish line to finish the application, we're on board for that. No, you won't have to submit any hard copy paperwork. All the applications going forward, we like to see in the application portal. Everything will be then online, so we won't be using the hard copy applications anymore. The next question is, how long does it take for the client's account to be established after everything is input? Actually, it's minutes. It really is very, very quick. Once everything is assigned, I've tested this out a lot. Usually things update within 1 to 2 minutes. Usually the emails appear in your inbox within a minute or two at the most. It's usually very, very quick turnaround. And as I said, I'm checking these applications just as I have the paper applications all along for you. I mean, there's at least 3, 4, 5 times a day I'm going online to make sure that there's nothing new, making sure that there's nothing that I haven't addressed already. And again, if there is anything that you have questions about individually, you've submitted things to the portal and you haven't had a response, or you haven't had the response that you would need, please feel free to reach out to me anytime. I'm happy to answer any questions you have along the way. Yes, that is an excellent question. Yes, once the application is completed, you are able to go in and print. I'll show you that again. If you go to the loan application, the actual loan, if you're at the completed application section, sorry, I'm gonna there is an area where you can export. Right here at the top, you can export to a PDF or a JSON file. So yes, you can have those for paper files for yourself if you need to. The clients receive emails. Yes, exactly. The clients receive emails directly from the portal indicating that their application has been assigned. They receive an email once their application is complete. They receive an email once I go in and assign it to you, and they receive something that says, oh, your application has been assigned to your coach with your name and your contact information, and they receive an email notification when their application is approved or when the status changes at all. These are all great questions. The first step to apply within the portal. Oh, okay. I think, did you miss the first step, Imelda? The first step is really just going to this login and creating a login. And we did record it, so I can upload this so you can see the whole process from front to back if that's helpful to you. Are there any other questions? Oh, we've gotten that question a couple times. We are asking that you use this going forward, and not be submitting paper applications. Obviously, we do understand that there's going to be a transition for some of you that have been using the paper application for some time. But we do ask that you attempt to start using this online portal rather than submitting paper applications. So Veronica had a question. No, Veronica, so yes, the online the loan management portal will still be a completely separate portal for clients that have closed on their loans. They will still receive the exact same closing document that tells them how to access the loan management portal, how to access all their loan information during the life of their 12-month loan. The application does not replace this. This is just an online application to make that process move smoother and give you an online dashboard so you can view all of your applications in one place. So both portals will continue to exist, and we'll use both portals. Yes, the coach receives an email notification as soon as the application is assigned, and you also receive an email application whenever it goes from submitted status to accepted. Yeah, absolutely. You can absolutely share the link on social media. This is a great question for your clients to apply. I'm actually going to share today, following this webinar, I'm going to share an email with you that includes the link to your particular product, as well as a couple other links for you. We absolutely hope that you use them in emails to clients or any sort of correspondence to them. That being said, we don't want it to just be advertised like apply, apply, apply. We definitely want this to go hand in hand with your counseling. We still want them to have that first counseling session with you. We want them to have their first look at their credit report so that they have a jumping off point before they're applying for anything. Yes, all the requirements are exactly the same. Exactly. That first counseling session is key because we want our clients, I think most importantly, to think about this whole new process is that we want our clients to have modern technology and modern resources to be able to access information about this product and to be knowledgeable about it. Not just about this product, but at any of their credit building journey or financial empowerment journey. Are there any other questions? So clients that can't use email, you can definitely submit a paper application to us. If you do have clients that have those barriers, we definitely still respect that there are clients. We have clients that are, in some cases, homeless, or in some cases having other issues that would not have access to email. So in those cases, just let me know. We don't want this to be a barrier to anybody getting our product, for sure. We want everybody to still be able to access this. It's very important to us that that Credit Building Nation continues to grow. Again, we are going to record all of this information. No, actually, that's an excellent question, Monica. No, you will not be able to enter your email for the client. Your email is already registered on the staff side of the website. So therefore, you have administrative privileges. And in order for, you would not be able to register as a client. So you would not be able to use your email for the client. You guys have great questions. I'm so happy that everybody is able to come in and troubleshoot a little bit with this. I definitely encourage you guys to use this application, ask questions over the next couple weeks. If you do run into any issues, I'm happy to troubleshoot for you. Obviously, technology is never perfect, and we just want to know if there are any issues that you're encountering so that we can take note of those and make sure that they get fixed. So next steps for all the coaches, most of you have already gone in to verify your accounts, and I really appreciate that. Again, you've set up your passwords. Some of you have uploaded your pictures. I can't tell you how much that made my day. So if you haven't, though, registered and verified your account, please do so. I'm going to be sending another round of reminders about that today following the webinar. I'll also follow up again with those links for your specific product that your clients will be applying for. as well as the links to the Credit Building Nation website, so that we can really start pushing the coaches to go there to find some good resources. Awesome. Thank you guys again for taking time to talk today. I'm going to end a little early to give you guys a little bit more of your Friday. Feel free to reach out to me directly if you have any questions. And I do hope to get this training up online either today or Monday. And we'll definitely let you know. Thank you guys. You have a great day.